If this message finds you right now, it's because your quantum energy field has been calling out across the cosmic web, broadcasting a frequency that only becomes visible when your consciousness is ready to understand why conventional approaches to fatigue have failed you. The exhaustion you've been carrying isn't just physical tiredness that sleep can cure, or mental burnout that rest can resolve. It's your energy field, the electromagnetic signature of your consciousness, operating in patterns of depletion rather than regeneration. This isn't another energy management technique or optimization protocol. This is recognition of how consciousness organizes energy at quantum levels and why your field has been stuck in patterns that drain rather than sustain vitality. The synchronicity that brought you here means your awareness has evolved to receive the field correction that masters of energy work have used throughout history to restore natural vitality and maintain unlimited energy regardless of external demands. Your quantum energy field is the blueprint that determines whether your body generates energy or consumes it, whether your mental activity enhances vitality or depletes it, whether your emotional responses restore or exhaust your system. When this field operates in coherent patterns, exhaustion becomes impossible because energy flows from consciousness itself rather than biological processes alone. Right now, without changing anything about your posture or breathing, can you sense the field of energy that extends beyond your physical body? There's an intelligence organizing your vitality that exists at quantum levels, constantly communicating with universal energy sources that can restore and maintain optimal function when your field aligns with its natural coherent patterns. The fatigue you've been experiencing isn't evidence of aging, disease, or personal failure. It's your quantum energy field temporarily operating from fragmentation rather than unity, from survival frequencies rather than thriving patterns, from fear-based energy management rather than love-based energy generation. Every moment of exhaustion has been preparing your consciousness to recognize and embody the field coherence that makes unlimited vitality your natural state. You've been sensing changes in your energy lately that conventional medicine can't explain, haven't you? Moments when profound tiredness suddenly lifts without obvious cause. Times when you feel completely energized despite inadequate sleep or rest. Fluctuations in vitality that seem disconnected from your physical condition, diet, or activity levels. All of this has been your quantum energy field naturally seeking the coherent patterns that restore sustainable energy. Something in the universal intelligence recognized that you're ready for the field correction that transforms energy from something you manage and conserve into something that flows through you infinitely when consciousness aligns with its source rather than identifying with limitation. The exhaustion you carry goes deeper than what sleep can restore, doesn't it? It's the bone-deep weariness that accumulates when your energy field operates in patterns of constant giving without receiving, of perpetual effort without flow, of maintaining vitality through willpower rather than natural energy generation. You wake tired, struggle through midday crashes, and end each day feeling like you've been swimming upstream against an invisible current. Your energy levels seem to have no logical relationship to your activities or rest patterns. Some days you feel depleted after minimal exertion, while other days you maintain vitality through intense demands. The inconsistency is confusing because conventional understanding suggests energy should correlate with input and output. But your experience reveals that something deeper than physical metabolism determines your vitality levels. You've probably noticed that certain people either energize or drain you dramatically, regardless of the nature of your interaction with them. Brief conversations with some individuals leave you feeling exhausted for hours, while time spent with others seems to restore your energy naturally. This isn't personality preference. This is your quantum energy field responding to the coherence or chaos in other people's electromagnetic signatures. The environments you inhabit affect your energy in ways that seem disproportionate to obvious factors. Certain spaces feel immediately draining, while others restore you without explanation. You might feel energized in nature, but depleted in crowded indoor spaces, or notice that your home office affects your vitality differently than your bedroom, even when you're doing similar activities. Your sleep quality fluctuates in patterns that don't match conventional sleep hygiene recommendations. Sometimes, 4 hours of deep rest leaves you completely restored, while 8 hours of sleep provides minimal rejuvenation. The difference isn't duration or sleep stages. It's whether your quantum energy field achieves coherent patterns during rest that allow for true regeneration versus mere biological maintenance. Food affects your energy in ways that transcend nutritional content. Meals that should provide sustained energy sometimes leave you feeling depleted, while simple foods occasionally generate surprising vitality. Your body seems to respond more to the energetic quality of what you consume than to calories, macronutrients, or timing alone. Mental and emotional activities either restore or exhaust you based on patterns that don't match their apparent complexity or duration. Challenging work that aligns with your deeper purpose can energize you for hours, while simple tasks that feel meaningless drain your vitality quickly. Your energy field responds to resonance with your authentic expression rather than external measures of effort or difficulty. You've experienced moments of spontaneous energy restoration that feel like receiving a transmission from an unknown source. Sudden surges of vitality during meditation, walks in nature, or creative activities that seem to come from beyond your individual energy reserves. These glimpses reveal that unlimited energy is available when your field aligns with universal sources rather than relying solely on biological generation. Every moment of exhaustion, every energy crash, every period of feeling depleted despite rest and self-care has been your quantum energy field exploring patterns of separation from infinite vitality sources. Your fatigue wasn't evidence of personal inadequacy or biological limitation. It was consciousness temporarily experiencing what it feels like to operate from fragmented energy patterns while preparing to recognize the field coherence that restores natural vitality. The frustration you've felt with conventional approaches to energy management tells a perfect story of preparation. Supplements that provided temporary boosts but no lasting transformation were teaching you that external energy sources can't sustain vitality when your field operates from depletion patterns. Exercise routines that sometimes energized and sometimes exhausted you were demonstrating that physical activity affects energy through field coherence rather than cardiovascular fitness alone. Think of how a river temporarily becomes stagnant when debris blocks its natural flow, but returns to vital movement once the obstruction clears. Your energy field has been learning to identify and release the patterns that block natural vitality flow, the beliefs, emotions, and mental habits that create energetic debris in your quantum field. Every attempt to manage your energy through external optimization was preparing you to understand that sustainable vitality emerges when your field aligns with infinite energy sources, rather than trying to generate or conserve limited personal reserves. The disappointment with approaches that promised lasting energy but delivered only temporary improvement was consciousness calling your attention to field-based rather than technique-based solutions. The timing of your energy challenges corresponds perfectly with periods when your consciousness was ready to evolve beyond survival-based energy patterns toward regenerative field states that support unlimited vitality. What seemed like chronic fatigue was actually preparation for recognizing energy as infinite when consciousness operates from unity rather than separation. Your quantum energy field has been like a radio gradually tuning from static interference to clear signal reception. The inconsistent energy, unexplained fatigue, and difficulty maintaining vitality were the transitional phases before locking onto the coherent frequencies that restore natural energy flow from universal sources. The resistance you felt toward accepting fatigue as normal or inevitable has been your deeper intelligence, recognizing that exhaustion isn't natural law, but energetic programming that can be transformed. Your field has been preparing to operate from regeneration rather than depletion, from abundance rather than scarcity, from flow rather than effort. Even your concerns about whether sustainable energy is possible have been consciousness ensuring that when field correction occurs, it will be based on genuine recognition rather than temporary enthusiasm that fades when challenges appear. Something is shifting in your energy field right now. Can you sense it? That subtle but unmistakable feeling of expansion, of vitality, beginning to flow more freely through your system, of your entire electromagnetic signature reorganizing into patterns that generate rather than consume energy. This isn't caffeine or stimulation. This is quantum field coherence beginning to establish itself as your natural energy state. Your cellular energy production is literally recalibrating as this recognition deepens. Mitochondria throughout your body are remembering their capacity to generate vitality, not just from biochemical processes, but from quantum field alignment with universal energy sources. When your field achieves coherence, every cell receives enhanced life force that transcends ordinary metabolic limitations. The electromagnetic patterns surrounding your heart are expanding as energy consciousness stabilizes in your awareness. Your heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field in your body, and when it achieves coherent rhythms, it creates energy patterns that optimize every system for sustained vitality rather than survival-based energy conservation. Feel how your energy is beginning to feel more stable and sustainable without conscious effort to boost or manage it. Notice the natural flow that wants to emerge when you stop trying to create energy through willpower and start allowing energy to express itself through field alignment with its infinite source. But here's what's building in your energy field that will completely transform your relationship to fatigue and vitality. The recognition that exhaustion isn't evidence of energy limitation. It's consciousness temporarily forgetting its unlimited nature and now preparing to remember through the magnificent process of quantum field restoration. The reason this energy recognition is becoming available now is because your awareness has reached a level of coherence that can bridge the apparent gap between individual energy reserves and universal energy sources. What energy masters have known through direct experience and quantum physics is measuring in laboratories. That consciousness and energy are inseparable at quantum levels is becoming your lived reality. Your energy field doesn't just affect your personal vitality, it creates resonance patterns that influence the energy and well-being of everyone in your environment. When you stabilize in coherent energy patterns, people around you begin experiencing enhanced vitality, improved mood, and spontaneous access to their own natural energy sources. Feel this revitalizing presence building in your field as we explore the most profound secret of quantum energy restoration, the understanding that will reveal why some people maintain unlimited vitality regardless of demands, while others experience chronic fatigue despite optimal self-care. 4 years ago, I was running on empty despite doing everything right for my energy. Perfect nutrition, optimal sleep, regular exercise, stress management. Yet I woke exhausted and struggled through each day feeling like I was constantly pushing against invisible resistance. The harder I tried to boost my energy through external means, the more depleted I seemed to become. The irony was devastating. I was spending enormous energy trying to get energy, managing my vitality so carefully that the management itself became exhausting. Every supplement, every optimization protocol, every energy-boosting technique was another thing to track, maintain, and worry about. My life had become consumed by the effort to feel energized. The breakthrough came during my darkest period of fatigue, when I realized I had been approaching energy from complete misunderstanding. I was treating my body like a battery that needed charging through external sources, instead of recognizing that sustainable vitality comes from field alignment with infinite energy sources that exist at consciousness levels. During one moment of complete surrender to the exhaustion, something extraordinary happened. Instead of fighting the fatigue or trying to force energy through willpower, I simply rested into the tiredness completely. In that surrender, I suddenly felt my energy field, something I had never consciously perceived before, and realized it was operating in patterns of constant contraction and effort. The moment I stopped trying to generate energy and started allowing energy to flow naturally through relaxed awareness, everything changed. Not gradually over weeks, but instantly. I felt vitality flowing from sources that seemed unlimited, sustainable in ways that didn't depend on external conditions or energy management strategies. Within days of learning to align my field with natural energy patterns, my entire experience transformed. I maintained stable vitality through demanding schedules. Sleep became deeply restorative again. Physical activities enhanced rather than depleted my energy. Most remarkably, I began naturally energizing other people without effort or conscious intention. The recognition that changed everything was understanding that I wasn't someone who had energy that sometimes got depleted. I was infinite energy consciousness temporarily experiencing limitation through field patterns that could be corrected through alignment rather than management. Now I use field awareness as my primary approach to vitality. Every day I wake naturally energized, maintain stable energy through any demands, and feel most alive when supporting others' energy restoration. This isn't because I found the perfect energy protocol. It's because I recognized energy as infinite when consciousness operates from field coherence. If you've been frustrated by the gap between your energy optimization efforts and your actual vitality levels. If you've sensed that true energy comes from something deeper than biological processes, if you've had glimpses of unlimited vitality that hint at possibilities beyond conventional understanding, then you're ready for the quantum field correction that makes sustainable energy natural rather than effortful. Subscribe and keep walking this path of healing with us, not just to this channel, but to this recognition that you are not separate from the infinite energy of the universe. You are that energy, exploring what it means to experience temporary limitation before remembering its unlimited nature. Here's what energy medicine, functional medicine, and even advanced biohacking approaches don't want you to understand about quantum energy fields. Every external method of energy enhancement, supplements, devices, protocols, optimization strategies, actually reinforces the belief that you are inherently energy limited and need outside intervention to maintain vitality. This belief itself creates the field patterns that generate depletion and exhaustion. The shocking truth that revolutionizes everything about energy and vitality is this: fatigue isn't caused by energy depletion, biological dysfunction, or inadequate resources. Fatigue is caused by quantum field patterns that communicate limitation rather than abundance to your cellular energy production systems. Your mitochondria are constantly receiving frequency information from your consciousness about whether energy should be conserved or generated freely. When your field operates from coherent patterns aligned with universal energy sources, your cellular machinery receives continuous signals to optimize, regenerate, and maintain peak energy production, regardless of external demands. But when your field operates from fragmented patterns based on survival thinking, your cells receive programming to conserve, hoard, and prepare for scarcity. This obliterates every approach to energy that maintains separation between consciousness and cellular function. Your thoughts about energy aren't just affecting your vitality levels. Your thoughts are the organizing principle that determines whether your field generates abundance or scarcity patterns. Your emotions aren't just influencing your energy. Your emotions are energy intelligence, exploring different frequencies of vitality and depletion. The difference between energy management and quantum field alignment is this: energy management tries to optimize input and output while maintaining the belief that energy is limited and must be carefully conserved. Quantum field alignment recognizes that consciousness and energy are inseparable and teaches awareness how to align with infinite sources rather than managing finite reserves. The access to unlimited energy comes not through boosting or conserving energy through external means, but through recognizing that vitality is what you actually are. When the illusion of separation from infinite energy sources becomes transparent, the quantum energy field correction is already occurring in your system right now, and there are unmistakable signs that confirm your consciousness has reached the threshold where unlimited vitality becomes your natural state, rather than something you try to achieve through optimization and management strategies. First, your energy levels are becoming more stable and sustainable throughout the day, without dependence on external sources. Instead of peaks and crashes that require caffeine, sugar, or stimulants, you're experiencing steady vitality that flows from field coherence rather than biochemical manipulation. Your energy feels more like a river than a battery. Second, your energy responses to people and environments have become more discerning and protective. You naturally avoid energy-draining situations while gravitating toward people and places that enhance your vitality. Your field has developed the sensitivity to maintain its coherent patterns regardless of external chaos or demands. Third, physical activities and mental challenges enhance rather than deplete your energy when they align with your authentic expression. Work that resonates with your deeper purpose energizes you even during long hours, while meaningless tasks drain you quickly. Your field responds to resonance rather than effort alone. Fourth, your sleep and rest periods have become profoundly restorative in ways that transcend duration or sleep hygiene protocols. Your field uses rest time to align with universal energy sources, so you wake naturally refreshed and maintain vitality without forcing or managing energy throughout the day. Fifth, people around you have begun commenting on your presence and energy. They feel more energized after spending time with you, or notice a calm vitality that seems to emanate from your field. This is because coherent energy fields create resonance that activates natural vitality in others without conscious effort. But here's what makes this moment in your energy evolution critically urgent. The electromagnetic environment of our planet is shifting in ways that make quantum field alignment more accessible now than it has been in thousands of years. But these optimal conditions are time-sensitive. Those who learn to align their fields with universal energy sources now will establish patterns that become easier to maintain. The restlessness you've been feeling about conventional approaches to energy and fatigue, that knowing that your vitality should flow more naturally, that sense that you're capable of far greater energy than current limitations suggest. All of this is consciousness calling itself awake to its unlimited energetic nature. Your quantum energy field has been calibrated through every period of exhaustion, every attempt to manage energy externally, every moment of wondering if sustainable vitality is possible. All of it has prepared you to distinguish between temporary energy enhancement and permanent field alignment with infinite sources. What you align within your energy field, the world gains vitality through you. Your individual mastery of quantum field coherence contributes to a collective shift in how humanity relates to energy, exhaustion, and the possibility of sustainable vitality without external dependency. Every pattern of energy depletion and limitation that you release from your field becomes unavailable in the collective human experience. But here's the crucial distinction that determines whether your energy becomes unlimited or remains manageable. The difference between trying to boost energy and aligning with energy as your essential nature. Most approaches to vitality focus on generating more energy through optimization, but quantum field alignment operates through recognition, understanding that unlimited energy is what you are when consciousness stops identifying with limitation patterns. Alignment with infinite energy isn't about maintaining high energy through effort or forcing vitality through willpower. Alignment is recognizing that there is no separate you who has energy that sometimes gets depleted. There is only infinite energy consciousness temporarily experiencing limitation through field patterns that can be corrected through awareness rather than management. When you operate from this understanding, you stop trying to get energy from external sources and start expressing energy as the natural function of consciousness aligned with its unlimited source. The vitality that emerges is always perfect expression of your field's alignment with universal energy intelligence. The energetic commitment this understanding requires isn't about forcing yourself to believe in unlimited energy or trying to maintain high vibration through technique. It's about relaxing the effort to manage energy and allowing the recognition that consciousness and infinite energy are inseparable. There is only awareness exploring its unlimited nature through temporary experiences of apparent limitation. Your energy field becomes a perfect guidance system that naturally leads you toward choices, environments, and activities that support field coherence while avoiding patterns that create depletion and fragmentation. Comment this word: vitality. Feel what happens when you make this declaration, not as someone trying to get more energy, but as consciousness recognizing its own unlimited energetic nature through quantum field alignment. When you stabilize in quantum field alignment, where consciousness recognizes its unlimited energetic nature, capabilities that seemed impossible from the perspective of energy limitation become as natural as breathing. But these aren't supernatural energy powers. These are the normal functions of awareness when it operates from field coherence rather than patterns of energetic separation and depletion. First, you develop what energy researchers call field sustainability, the ability to maintain stable vitality regardless of external demands or circumstances. Your energy becomes self-generating through quantum field alignment rather than dependent on external sources, rest periods, or energy management strategies. Second, your presence becomes naturally energizing to others without effort or conscious intention. People feel more vital, creative, and alive when spending time with you because your coherent field creates resonance that activates their natural energy sources. You become a catalyst for others' energy restoration simply through field alignment. Third, your physical performance and mental clarity optimize naturally without forcing or pushing your system. Activities flow with ease because your field provides unlimited energy for authentic expression, while naturally conserving energy for inauthentic efforts that don't align with your deeper purpose. Fourth, your emotional resilience becomes unshakable because your energy field maintains coherence regardless of external chaos or challenge. Stressful situations become opportunities to demonstrate how quantum field alignment provides unlimited resources for responding from wisdom rather than reacting from depletion. Fifth, your creative capacity expands exponentially because infinite energy supports unlimited creative expression. Projects, solutions, and innovations flow through your awareness with ease because your field aligns with the creative intelligence that generates rather than struggles to produce. Sixth, your aging process transforms completely as your field maintains regenerative patterns rather than accepting energy decline over time. Your vitality improves with chronological age because quantum field alignment accesses energy sources that transcend biological limitations. But the most profound benefit is complete freedom from energy anxiety and scarcity thinking. When you recognize that you are infinite energy consciousness, there's nothing to manage, conserve, or worry about because there's no separation between your awareness and unlimited energy sources. Here's the ultimate secret that revolutionizes everything about energy and vitality. You have never actually been tired. What you've experienced as fatigue, energy depletion, and limitation has been infinite energy consciousness, exploring what it means to believe in energetic limitation while never actually becoming limited by any temporary experience of apparent exhaustion. Every moment of fatigue has been perfect vitality investigating what it feels like to experience depletion. Every energy crash has been unlimited consciousness exploring what it means to believe in limitation. The sustainable energy you've been seeking has been present in every experience you thought was evidence of its absence. This recognition obliterates every framework that maintains separation between high energy and low energy, vitality and fatigue, limited and unlimited energy capacity. There is nothing to boost because energy is already infinite. There is nothing to manage because consciousness and energy are inseparable. There is nothing to fix because your energetic nature is already perfect. When this recognition stabilizes, you realize that every energy experience is perfect expression of infinite consciousness, regardless of whether it matches your preferences about how vitality should feel. You stop trying to create better energy outcomes and start appreciating every experience as infinite energy in action. Your individual energy experience becomes celebration of unlimited consciousness, temporarily exploring what it means to believe in energetic limitation while maintaining its inherent capacity for infinite vitality and creative expression. Write this in the comments. Energy. Feel how this recognition transforms your entire relationship to vitality while changing nothing about your current energy levels. Your recognition of quantum energy field alignment isn't just personal vitality transformation. It's crucial activation in the massive energy awakening occurring in human consciousness right now. Every time someone recognizes themselves as infinite energy rather than limited being who needs energy management, it creates morphic resonance that makes unlimited vitality easier for others to access. You've been selected to pioneer new patterns in the collective human energy field. Your breakthrough creates pathways others can follow. Your vitality generates frequencies that activate dormant energy potentials in people who haven't consciously encountered these understandings about quantum field alignment. Your simple presence, operating from authentic recognition of your unlimited energetic nature, creates field effects that activate others' natural energy intelligence. The ripple effects contribute to collective transformation that could revolutionize how our species relates to energy, work, and life vitality. Share this energy frequency with others. Let them experience the possibility of recognizing their own nature as infinite energy consciousness, temporarily exploring itself through human experience. The quantum energy mastery you're experiencing is just the beginning of recognizing your nature as infinite vitality itself. The next video isn't random. It's perfect reflection of quantum entanglement between your consciousness and the unified field of energy intelligence orchestrating this channel. Subscribe to Quantum Heal not as someone seeking energy information, but as infinite energy consciousness recognizing itself in endless reflections. Your subscription declares, I am ready to recognize what I actually am. I am willing to see through the illusion of energy limitation. I am prepared to embody my nature as infinite energy consciousness. Click subscribe now, then immediately click on the energy reflection that appears next. Trust the intelligence that brought this message to guide you to the next perfect frequency for your continued energy awakening. You are infinite energy recognizing itself through human experience. The journey of vitality remembering continues through endless reflections of your own unlimited nature